entourage of former party members, where you gained information regarding where possible Mind Flayer encampments were, as well as where the Yuan-Ti, or the known Yuan-Ti encampments are. Upon conclusion, the two party members, Eldon and Mary, had decided that what they needed to do was of more importance to them, and understood that the party needed to focus on the quest at hand. But
actually acts like
since Whisper, we have a hot mic. I need you to mute, please.
Just 9.
While Eldon and Mary were handling their things at wherever her tribe is, they would take care of the Yuan-Ti encampment that was nearby there. Therefore, temporarily splitting the party. The party was rewarded with a rundown inn that they could use, and have decided to, for all intents and purposes, really just make their own. A sign was made, a new friend was gained, and you all had settled down for a long rest. Starting to make your rooms your own. And just as Flix was about to go settle down and petting his new friend, Bo, was it Beauregard?
Yes.
Petting his new friend Beauregard, who was sleeping by the fire, Flix noticed a folded letter in the flames that seemed to not burn. The letter was from a individual known as Heir, and he invited the party to the to La Biblioteca Diaboli, as he was seeking the party's help, as well as notifying that that Urius would be most interested in something he had to offer. Wasting no time, everyone was awoken and shown the letter, and immediately y'all knocked into the air 3 times, summoning the door to La Biblioteca, and walked through, where you were greeted by a small little closet with a bow tie, who referred to herself as Leaky, seemingly awaiting your arrival. She guided you down this hallway into this massive 3-story circular library, where at its center, lounging on a sofa, was a human man with a golden crown and about shoulder-length dark hair. Sat reading a book, throwing it into the air behind him, where it evaporated into flame. And he goes, "Ah, I see you got my missive. Welcome to La Biblioteca Diaboli." And before we continue, I do need to finish his description. I apologize, it has been a little bit since I actually DM'd. He is a human man with shoulder-length black hair, with a golden crown on his head. He is completely nude, lounging on this sofa, save a sheer red cloak that kind of just drapes over the parts that would warrant this not PG-13. And once again, he goes, "Welcome to La Biblioteca Diaboli. I am Heir." And as my letter said, I have need of your expertise.
Which set exactly do you need?
Well, if I must be honest, all of them, really. I'm not too sure what exactly you'll face. But I'm getting ahead of myself. While I do need your expertise, I am a man set by rules. Before I have you help me, I must, by my own rules, help you first. Give me 1 second. I'm typing something out. All right, and Doug, I did send you a message.
Copy.
Now, I understand you all have some trouble with the Yuan-Ti, and once again, Dendar threatens to rain nightmares upon Altruix.
Something of that nature.
Well, I happen. Oh my dear, Nico, is that you?
Hi. As Nico just playfully TP taps over, sits down next to the party, and just tilts his head sideways, looking at Heir. You look familiar? Because he does that thing with his eyes, just trying to recall his past lives.
Aren't you adorable? You're far smaller than I recall.
How long has it been? I don't have all my memories yet.
Oh, far longer than anyone here could possibly imagine.
Are you certain of that?
Oh, I am very certain of that, elder vampire. I must say, your new form is far more handsome than your last.
It's a few centuries younger.
Indeed. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, the Yuan-Ti. I understand it that you have acquired locations of some of the encampments, if not all of them, really.
We have.
Well,
Two of our
good.
patriots are going to see about one of them now.
Yes. I did plan to help you with the Mind Flayer infestation up to the north, but alas, Madame Gentry would have made that far too easy. And I have already set my bets on the Yuan-Ti. So, far to the west, you know that there is a encampment there. What you don't know is that the head Yuan-Ti tactician happens to be there to at least for another 3 days by my count.
Then it would be advantageous to get there sooner rather than later.
Oh, absolutely. I do agree. However, I did interrupt your rest, did I not?
A tad.
So, Leaky? And he snaps his fingers and the closet appears before him. Will you show our guests to their rooms? Yes. And she bows to him and gestures you to follow her as she begins to lead you down another hallway that branches off of the library. And down this hallway, you see these very extravagant paintings, not of the infernal landscapes and depictions that you saw coming into the library, but these, well, most of them. This first one has a picture of an Aragness with a goblet in her left hand and a sword in another that is being thrusted into a demon from the abyss. On the other side, you see a very extravagant portrait of the dear Quasit Leaky. And then you see a devil, perhaps a winged tiefling, in a sheer dress, chains wrapped around her ankles and her wrists, and a smile upon her face. And then across from that one, they see... Doug, what do they see? And for clarification, I'm sending you a message.
As I await the message, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
I had to play around with the headphones. You see a red armored machine, yet looks like a mix of living armor with a head helmed, surrounded by armor all the way around. Gold trim around its frame, the joints, and the shoulders. Like it's purposeful, it's decorative. Chains and spikes along the back, across the front. They are cleaving some enemy in twine with two massive clawed fists. First name?
And going past this, of course, you see multiple portraits of this man you just met in different poses and scenery. And then you come to another circular room, which has 5 doors. One is straight down the middle and is blank. Each of the other 4 doors has your names on them. Like we have the one to the furthermost left. It says Flix Falconwish, and then Rosewind Darkson Titania II. And then on the right, we have Urius Brindle, and then Whisper Joe. And Leaky bows to you all. Your rooms. Should you require sustenance, please go through this middle doorway. And she bows again, and then leaves.
Well, this is a weird start to the evening.
I believe we've had weirder.
Do we trust all this, or like, I mean, just looking at all the names on all the doors?
As far as you can trust an Ifrit.
Well, he
Welcome
recognized
back.
me.
One that
Says,
seems to remember me.
I don't
Well,
remember everything,
should
so
we
I'm unsure.
should we pair up just in case, like? Two or 3 of us per room or something.
That might be wise. It might also be seen as an insult.
Maybe. I mean, 2 of us are married, so. Lord knows how he sees Nico, but it sounds like people from Nico's past didn't really see him as, like, a people, so maybe he'll look at him like a dog. I don't know.
He just is like, puts his like shoulders up, arms out, like I don't know either.
Hey,
Even
I'll tell
I-
you this, Nico. When people are viewing you as, like, something you aren't, use it to your advantage when you can.
Perhaps I can sleep out here, out in the middle. Be like an early warning and alarm. That way, if you're all paired up,
But I'd hate to come out, like, in the morning and you're gone.
Or worse. What if he has a pet Gorgon?
I don't know. He's like a devil or something, right? Maybe he'll think we're, like, kinky? I don't know. And
If I remember correctly, they're not devils nor demons.
He was nude.
In fact, I'm fairly sure they're just your run-of-the-mill fiend with extra abilities.
Roswin will open the door with her name on it.
You open the door, and Roswin, what does your ideal room look like?
Probably like a cave with like odds and ends all over the place. Like probably kind of like her secret cave, but like with a big bed, with like the like princess like canopy business going on, and there's like vines everywhere with like fairy lights on them and stuff. It's like this weird mix of like a princess's bedroom and like a damp cave with mushrooms everywhere.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you see. There seems to be some type of like underglow to the cave wall. Like it's if your secret cave was built into a volcano.
Well, she's got good taste if nothing else.
I'm even more certain now he is an incubus. And Urius will open their door.
All right, Urius. Specifically the Elder. What does your ideal room look like?
Vaulted ceilings, Gothic architecture, a big stained glass window with some sort of dark priest pouring blood from a bowl, and a 4-poster coffin.
Yeah, and that's what you see. And from the stained window, you can't really see outside, but it seems to be just lit from the outside, or you can't see outside. But it seems to be lit from the outside by what you can only assume is just like the biggest bonfire just outside the window.
Exceptional.
Well, Urius, you seem to have the most knowledge on whatever's going on, so I'm going to cede to you on whatever you say the best move is.
Urius, give me a history check.
That was not a great roll.
It was not. I will say, just from your knowledge of fiends, does appear to be, like, just from the theme and everything, he does appear to be, at the very least, a very a person who's very enthusiastic about the hells.
He's excited about the 9 hells. Could be worse. It could have been the Abyss, Abaddon, Pandemonium.
At least he doesn't have a thing for puzzle boxes.
Ah, yes. Those always create conundrums.
Is your mic muted, Whisper? Because you dinged like you were trying to talk, and then I didn't hear anything.
Apparently it was. Whisper goes, after witnessing everyone opening up the doors to their room, he opens up the door to his room.
All right, Whisper, what does your ideal room look like?
His ideal room, and this is where this would be really interesting to see if this works, is it looks like an Escher painting, the stairwell.
Yeah, you see the Escher painting of the stairwell.
Now the only difference is that there are books everywhere.
It's like a
Oh
weird
yeah,
alternative version of like the infinite staircase almost.
He would call it the infinite library. He doesn't sleep. So he prefers to read.
Whisper's gonna love it here.
I've seen everybody else open their rooms. Flix is going to go and do his as well.
All right, Flix, what does your ideal room look like?
Inside, it's very like ornate, but also like kind of like the ruins of a cathedral, but still very well kept. So it's like an arched stone ceiling with cracks in the roof, with like little bits of moonlight shining in. There would be like rows of what at first glance look like normal like plant pots, where like you would put rows of like ferns and stuff like that, but you would see that there are bones and bits of like creatures and stuff buried, and there's different flora and mushrooms growing that are all related to death. And in the back there would be just a kind of like a big circular stone bed, but on top is just a bunch of assorted furs and pillows. And next to his like stand would be 2 little flowers representing Roswind, and I am drawing a serious blank on Alta's character's name. Lilith, thank you.
Yeah, and that's what you see. And instead of braziers or any traditional sort of lighting, you see these like human palm-sized motes of flame just floating in the air. And they're just like kind of just bobbing in place and just rotating and moving around the space.
I can say they know their guests. Hospitality isn't lost on them.
Not in the least. Though
Now, the
it
real
is
question
with-
is- Sorry, you go first, Sirius.
Though it is with disturbing accuracy.
Now, when Whisper enters into his room, can he walk up walls and be upside down and all that?
Yeah. I will say one part of the description I forgot to add for your room, Whisper. All of the staircases and bookshelves and just pretty much everything are just made out of igneous rock.
As long as the books aren't.
Books are not.
After Whisper goes in, for a brief moment, you'll think you'll hear a maniacal bit of laughing. I don't think I'm ever leaving this place.
Oh, also, I forgot to say that there would be like a crude mannequin for him to put his armor on.
Yeah, of course. I assume that was implied.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure that that was stated. It would really put into the fact that, like, even in his private, like, mind, Flix is very military oriented.
And so, do you all wish to long rests into your own rooms, or do y'all wish to group up?
Sadly, Whisper has already closed his door and is getting into the books.
I believe it might be safe for us to welcome his hospitality.
Alright, but if we all die, I'm blaming you.
It'll be my second time around. And who knows, if I die, the other Urius might come back. Full time.
It's a little bit of... Is that a joke? That seems morbid. I don't... You're trying.
Here's a number. I think you should call it. There's some nice people.
Nico will turn his head in this weird fashion, just look at the party. We could rewrite time.
I believe that was discussed as a bad idea.
Just saying.
You sound like an
We could then-
addict, bud.
But then you wouldn't be dead. We just rewrite time, right? That's how that works.
Somewhat. It will definitely have consequences.
I feel like that'd piss some people we know off.
Just saying, it's a plan. Maybe not a good plan, but a plan.
Let's call that Plan Z.
Okay, I like that. Plan Z.
The was
Z of a different alphabet than what you speak.
I speak common, thank you.
Yeah, you have to go through Common, Elven, Halfling, and Dwarven before you get to the Z that we're talking about.
Okay, that sounds good. You just like see him like write this down in his book. And you see him list like all the languages and like some like plan tree.
Now,
Okay.
I'm gonna go catch some Z's. She goes and flops on the bed in the room with her name.
So, I'm also Whisper's also casting various rituals to give himself helpful assistance inside the library.
The library within the library.
Library reception. Flix is going to de-armor and then take a sleep.
Hopefully, he
Pardon me,
doesn't
I'll be
stand-
right back.
All that joke will fall flat.
The crown stays on.
What was that you said, Rory?
Well, that joke will fall flat.
Before that.
Oh, hopefully he doesn't stand in the shadows in that library.
You know what? You were right.
You were right. Yep. You called it.
Not in the way that anyone expected, though.
I was a visual representation of that joke, me, and it's just flying over my head.
The shadows will eat you.
What is that a reference to?
An episode of two episodes of Doctor Who.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, there's so many pieces of media where shadows attack people. I'm gonna need you to ring it in here, bud.
And then there was the thing in my campaign where there was the guy stealing artifacts through shadows. And the rogue that's been attacking the party through shadows.
And the shadows that have been pillaging places.
Ah, yeah.
Beware the silence in the library.
Shadows are bad.
Now, Silent Library was a good MTV show. That's a reference I get. That one I got. Good one. Haha.
Wrong library, but that's our energy.
Energies for the
No.
young and spry.
That's still me until I die. Now, Urias, do you follow suit and head into your room to finish your long rest?
Yes.
And so you do. All of you lay down and have a much more, like, a very nice rest, far more than you expected. Urias, I believe you only need 4 hours of meditation, correct?
Actually, since I picked Dampier to begin with, I need a full night.
No, never mind then. Whisper is spending the night reading his books, and the rest of you are having a full night's sleep.
I couldn't figure out how to pick a race and then add the Dampier to it.
Yeah, can't do that anymore.
Still can in 2014.
No, because you're using 2014 rules.
So I'm allowed to click the long rest button.
Yep, all of you are able to click the long rest button.
None of my spells are in here.
Nope.
No, you'll have to use D&D Beyond.
Or feats or any of that stuff.
Yeah, no. I did not want to pay the subscription to import everything into Foundry, so you'll have to use D&D Beyond.
It's okay.
I'm excited for this, just not that excited. What is on your sheets is mainly for health and armor class and stuff like that. So I can quickly look at it without having to Beyond D&D Beyond. But, yeah, all of you have a very restful night. As the three of you awaken, and surely someone knocks on Whisper's door. Let him know it is morning.
Oh, he knows it's morning because his helpful homunculi who have been helping him move books around vanish after 8 hours. So,
Oh, yeah, there you go. And if you're hungry, if you wish to eat, you have been directed on where to go through the middle door.
well then, Whisper will head to wherever the food is. Follow his nose.
Irius the Elder will spend the time to summon a familiar.
Are you going
Via
to do
the
that
ritual.
where everyone's eating or just in your room?
In my room.
Okay. Not Rosewind Flicks. Y'all wish to eat?
I will probably eat something from my bag just because I'm on edge about everything. I'm trying to figure out Beyond 20 because it's not integrated for me right now for whatever reason.
No, that's weird.
Yeah, I keep trying to roll stuff and it's not going over. I'm like, so I'll figure it out.
Double check that one setting Doug had.
Yeah, it does say all VTT tabs. I'll set it to only Foundry. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, my 20 didn't go through. Or 19.
Tabletop not found. Oh, okay. I figured out what I gotta do.
What is it?
You have to click on the plugin icon on the Foundry page. And
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if that fixed it. Okay.
Yep.
I don't see that.
I'd gotten 20 on that for my first roll.
Where's the plugin tab?
Like,
You're using Chrome, aren't you?
I am in Firefox.
so there's
Oh, yeah,
the
it should just be the...
upper right, it looks like a puzzle piece. And then you click it while you're on the Foundry page, and then just click the Beyond 20 thing, and the thing will pop up, and it'll say permission or whatever.
Flix, what about you? Do you wish to eat? If you're saying anything, you're muted.
Sorry, I've been having Discord issues for like the past 10 minutes. What's going on?
You've had a long rest. You've woken up. Do you wish to eat breakfast?
Yeah, after he gets his armor on, I know that takes a bit.
All right. Flix and Whisper, you go through the middle door, where you see more paintings, but these tend to seem to be more like Renaissance style paintings of like feasts and revelry and stuff like that. And you come to another circular room with 3 doors. The one on the left, you see it says Pinax's Potent Potables. The one in the middle says Le Taverne Diaboli. And the one on the right is currently chained.
And as you guys are going through the door into that room, you see Roswin leaning against the wall outside, shoving oyster mushrooms into her mouth and holding out chicken of the woods mushrooms to Nico.
Nico just gratefully starts eating the chicken of the woods. With his mouth full. Is there meat? Is there meat?
No, it's a mushroom. It just tastes like chicken.
I know. Oh, no, we need meat. Where is? This is good. He has food, right?
I guess.
And
Do you not trust it?
I don't trust anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rose, when you blink and suddenly Leaky the Quasit is just behind Nico.
I hold up the mushroom I was holding out to Nico.
Master Nico, you know we have plenty of meats that all you could stomach.
He just looks back to Rosewind. They say that funny? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Everything they say, it's not reassuring, but
Yeah, nothing they say is comforting.
I mean, I trust you to make your own decisions. You're your own person. Don't let me stop you.
You're a grown dragon.
The master was worried when you did not go to your room last night, Master Nico. He's had a present waiting for you for quite some time.
Oh? Well, did I have a room? I didn't think I had a room.
Of course.
Where's the room?
It has your name on it.
Follow
As
me,
I
go
Master
just-
Nico.
He'll like scramble out. Present. As he's like
And yeah.
hippie hopping.
And Nico and Leaky leave. Either of you wish to follow?
I'm like gonna stick by Nico because I don't intend to go into the food room. I'm eating mushrooms for myself, but in my head, I'm like, when everybody else gets fucked up later, I'll be safe.
It's okay. When Whisper goes into the food room, he ritually casts Detect Poison.
We'll get to that. But yeah, Rosamund, you follow Nico and Leaky down the hallway, back into the library proper, and into an adjacent hallway. And as you walk through the library, you once again see the man who calls himself Heir, lounging on the sofa in the middle of the room, reading a book. And I'll go down the hallway.
Nico's just
And
excitedly looking around at everything. Go ahead.
I get to the end of this hallway. More portraits of just various scenes. This one actually depicts a dragon in various poses and scenes and various skies. and not in any type of like hostile pose. There's some of them like it's more like he's meditating or looming in the sky over whatever happens to be off canvas. And then you get to another circular room with a single door that says, is Nico's full name Nico Bolas?
Yes.
Yeah, and it says Nico Bolas.
He just stares at the name, ponders a minute.
Whoa, you had a fucking last name this whole time? Sorry.
He just looks at, I guess so? Like, he doesn't, nothing, it just says, everything's either seen or written, just has Nico on it. I guess his last name has not been inscribed, for whatever reason.
Bro, that's like a gift in itself. Nifty.
He can take out his book, like, write his last name and see book's still on the page. Okay, let's see if it stays. Closes the book. We'll open the door.
And as Nico opens the door, we cut back to Flix and Whisper. You go into the door that's labeled La Taverne Diaboli. And it is a small tavern-like room. There's maybe two kind of largest tables off to either side, and then there's a bar. And then that's where you see behind the bar an Aaron Yes, who seems to be polishing glasses that shine with a brilliance that only 1,000 polishes could do. And as you enter, she looks at you, sets down the glass, puts it back into its proper place, folds up the hand towel she was using, places it intently, scooches it a little bit, make it square, places her hands behind her back, folds up her wings. I understand you are the master's guests.
That would be us. Unless there's other people around here that we haven't met.
No, there is not. Not currently.
I assume this is where we get food?
That is correct.
What is available?
No. We have currently selection of fine meals. We have a Dragon's Breath cheese platter, the Master's Peacock Pie, Berry Mushroom Risotto, Prince's Feast, a Royal Boar Roast, a Sapphire Salmon, a Starlight Salad, and a Regal Spice Cake.
I heard salad, salmon, and risotto. I'll take all those.
Very well.
I will
And for you, sir?
I will take the roast and the risotto.
Very well. Very well. Please be seated while I bring this out to you.
What about beverages?
Yes. Would you like something alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
Something non-alcoholic but fruity. That goes
do
good with the
have-
salad and salmon.
We do have a blood orange juice.
That should go good.
And for you, sir?
I'll take a spiced tea if you have it.
We have a full moon tea.
I'll do that.
There you are. And she walks to your right into one door and almost immediately comes out the left, holding out bringing a plate of starlight salad and the sapphire salmon.
And the mushroom risotto.
And she goes back in, comes back out with 2 plates of the the fairy mushroom risotto. Goes back in, immediately out with the royal boar roast. Once again, immediately into the right door, immediately out the back, the left door, with a fairy-sized teacup of full moon tea and a regular-sized glass of blood orange juice.
Cool. Whisper sits down and then takes 10 minutes to cast his detect poison ritual and detect poison and disease.
You don't detect any poisons outside of like faint traces of poison on some liquor bottles that you see in the back, but the ping you get off of them is no more than you would expect to find in a liquor bottle.
So nothing from the food in front of us.
That is correct.
Cool.
After sitting for 10 minutes and waiting for Whisper to finish that, and then for him to be like, it's all good, Flix is gonna eat.
All right. And this
Sorry,
food
you
is.
were waiting on me.
It's like, I'm not gonna fucking eat this poison shit. What's wrong with you?
I'll wait, and I would have waited and waited for you to take the first bite too, even after you poison detected it, because I don't know if this is super poison.
Yes, Whisper digs in. First with the salad, then the salmon and the risotto.
And this food is, if not the most, it is very close to the most magnificent food you have ever had.
Flix cartoonishly eats the roast like in a whirlwind, and then it's gone. There's just bones.
And then once you were done,
Whisper there the entire time, just eating slowly, succinctly. And Flix is done, and he's like, "Hungry much?"
We have possible things to do, and I usually don't tend to take too much time on my meals. Eating is a waste of time. It's a necessary waste of time, but a waste nonetheless.
That is a peculiar viewpoint.
this is where you find out Flix has ADHD.
I mean, hey, Flix is very much, like I said, military dude. I've watched all of my military family members, they scarf their food down.
No, yeah, that's fair. My uncle used to do that shit all the time.
He hasn't gotten used to the fact that now that he's a king, he has to be prim and proper. So the roast he ate really quick, and then Whisper's words will kind of make him be like, "Oh," and then he'll take his time, quote unquote, with the risotto. He'll still eat it faster than Whisper, but not as fast as he did the roast.
Well, on a small side note, Whisper has a crow on one shoulder and what looks like a mechanical crow on his other shoulder, and he's occasionally feeding them little bites of his food.
I think Bo would have enjoyed having a bone from the roast, but I didn't feel like putting him in possible danger.
That's fair.
It is.
And I also don't know if this guy has a dog allergy. It would be kind of rude to bring a dog into somebody's house and then suddenly they're just sneezing up a storm. And that dude was nude. I don't want to see him flopping around while he's sneezing.
And as you finish your meals, the Aranes collects the empty plates. And we cut back to Nico opening the door. And Doug, what does Elder Nico's ideal room look like?
I think it would look like it have a big circular window that looked like it went out to the astral sea with stacks of books floating and just in groupings around the room, and then a kind of large sofa-ish looking chair that he could curl up on and just kind of lean back so he could read. There's candles floating about. You see a long, very long wooden pipe just hanging out on an armrest, and a desk full of parchments and inks and quills.
And that's what you see. With similar to what Flick saw in his room, it's exactly as you described, except there is those like human palm-sized motes of fire just floating around the room. And you also see on the floor a gift box with a folded letter attached.
Excitedly but cautiously, he runs over, gets really close to it, he'll stop, circle it, just looking at it, smelling, and see if anything smells off to it, and then he'll sit. If he doesn't suspect anything, he'll open the folded piece of paper.
Yeah, you see a letter similar to what Flix had found the night prior before entering the biblioteca. And it reads, "To my dearest Nico, as promised, for assisting me, the spell you wanted. With love, your dearest, Heir."
Fold the paper how it was, and then he'll open the gift box as he's curious. It's like, what spell could have I asked for? And looks inside the box.
Yeah, and inside the box you find a level 9 spell scroll. And you can add a level 9 spell to Nico, whatever you think Elder Nico would want.
Yeah. So I'm looking. As he takes the scroll and clips it, secures it to his book and chain that he wears now. Closes the box, takes the notes, and he'll open up his book and find a blank page, put the note in like the crease where the spine and the page meet, and he'll write a little note denoting the day and time, and all he writes is Heir completed his deal and found me my spell. And he'll close the book and turn to look at Rosalind. They're still with me, correct?
Yeah, as you turn and look at her, she's got a sugar cube that's like half the size of her head that she's licking like it's a giant lollipop, and then she just looks like a deer in the headlights for a second before shoving it in her bag and nodding at you.
As he looks about his room, nothing. It feels familiar, but nothing jumps out. Did I smell? He looks at the pipe. He's like, "That's a pipe, right?" Looks to Rosalind.
I'm gonna pick it up and sniff it. To see if it's like been used.
Not any time recently. It's very stale.
Ooh, dusty. It was used at some point though, I think. Hard to tell what was smoked in it though, this far out. Maybe you were one of those fancy tea smokers.
He just laughs. Perhaps an inquiry for another day. He looks one last time throughout the room. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. We need to find everyone else. Don't we?
Hopefully by the time we get back, they're done eating. It sounds like the mission we're being sent on is pretty time sensitive, though, so.
I guess we should go. Because Nico makes his way for the door, but he goes a little slow, taking in all the sights of the room, the books, the table, the window, seeing if anything just jumps out at him to cause a flashback. Because nothing really seems to trigger it right now. He just looks at Rosalind. Shall we then?
Sounds good. Thanks, Leaky. She, goes to pet the mephit on the head and then, pulls back, deciding against it.
The Quasit bows to you.
Oh, sorry. The Quasit.
Takes much offense.
Yes.
It can read my thoughts?
Leaky.
No.
Nico looks Leaky. We just go back that way, and he points back towards the way we came.
Yes, Master Nico.
Been a long time. And so he'll, with Rosalind, just saunter back to the party as he contemplates his new spell.
And as the two of you make your way back, Urius, you make your way into the La Taverne Diaboli, where you see Whisper and Flix have finished their meals and are working on their beverages. And an Aranies just looks at you. And what may you have, sir?
Big tartar and blood wine.
Unfortunately, steak tartare is not on our menu, but we do have many. We do have 4 varieties of sanguines, if you wish.
Yes.
We have an elven sanguine, a dwarven sanguine, a fey sanguine, and a gnomish sanguine.
Elvish. The
Now, as I do
elven
regret that we do not have steak tartare, I can offer you our menu if you wish.
by all means.
We have a dragon's breath cheese platter, which is a selection of fine cheeses, olives, and warm bread. The master's peacock pie, which is a slow-cooked peacock in a rich gravy encased in a golden crust. The fairy mushroom risotto, a creamy risotto served with a medley of rare enchanted mushrooms. The prince's feast, a sumptuous spread of roast boar, crispy potatoes, and fresh vegetables. The royal boar roast, a slow roasted boar served with pan drippings and roasted vegetables. The sapphire salmon, oven cooked salmon fillet glazed with a secret sauce served on a bed of wild rice. We also have a starlight salad and a regal spice cake.
The salmon, some of the spice cake, and the risotto.
Very well. And like the 2 before you, you see her go through the door on the right, and as she goes through, instantly through the door on the left, holding a golden goblet with a crimson beverage in it. I believe you will find this elegant, as it has been hand-selected from the finest sommeliers of Enoch. And she hands it to you. And then goes through the doors again, bringing out your 3 plates of salmon, the fairy mushroom risotto, and the regal spice cake with a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Would drinking the wine count as a medium person?
Yes.
Awesome.
And you get about halfway through your meal as Rosewind and Nico come through the doors. And again, the Aaron Yes looks at the 2 of you and what may you have?
I already ate.
Very well. And you, Master
But it's
Nico?
a very good risotto.
Seeing the food that's out, he points to the meat, the big. Was it the roast?
The roasted boar?
Yes. Points it like that. I want that.
Very well.
Please.
And she produces Nico a royal boar roast with a slow roasted boar served with pan drippings and roasted vegetables.
Nico would have walked in and just seen the bones, by the way. I established this.
And whatever that used to be.
Well,
Yeah,
yes.
you're like,
And he sees the
that
bone.
smells like it used to be meat.
And
It's a very
Starts
bony.
just be laying in the bones with his stomach bulging out, and he's just holding his hand on his belly.
and Nico will just start devouring the roast. Oh my gosh, this tastes so good.
Yeah, I just want it on the record. She did bring it to a table for Nico.
As he gets up onto a chair, it's like all he has his two hind legs in the chair, and then his two front arms on the table as he's trying to eat it. And he nods at, is it Eris? Is that what you said? The person's name is?
Nobody got her name. She is the type of creature she is an Aaron, yes.
Aaron, yes. Yeah, but I don't know what that is, but okay.
I'll post a picture of it.
And he looks, thank you. And then clears his throat, swallows. Who are you?
I am Uriel. Master Nico. We met some time ago.
You guys are like, I was afraid you were going to say that. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember yet. I think I get my memories back. Eventually.
I'm posting a picture of an Aaron, yes. Just imagine this, but with like an apron.
Okay. Well, thank you. As he goes back to eating food.
I assume the horns are from a helmet, not herself.
No, they're from herself.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and post a closet for anyone who does not know what that is. Fortunately, I could not find one with a bow tie. And enough of you have passing knowledge of the hells and the abyss. You do know an Aranius is a devil from the nine hells, and a Quasit is a lesser demon from the abyss.
Often used as a familiar.
Yeah. Nico and Urius finish their meals. And Oriel, just blatantly looking at you all. I believe the master is expecting you. You will find him lounging within the library proper.
Still only in his cloak, I assume.
That is correct.
We'll whisper, we'll wait for everyone to get done eating.
She's saying that after everyone eats.
Urius will begin heading toward the main library chamber.
And assuming the party is following, you all make your way back into the library proper, where you see what Rosewood and Nico saw. Of him still lounging there, book in his hand. He looks up to you all. I see you finally found your present there, Nico.
Yes. Thank you. I don't remember what I did though.
Seems we have much to discuss.
Yes. I think we have more pressing matters.
Indeed. He throws the book behind him again, and in a flourish, it flames away. No. Like I said last night, to the far west, there is a Yuan-Ti encampment where the top tactician for the Denderites is currently examining his troops. However, one of my familiars is currently there, and has reported to me that there is more to the encampment than simply an encampment. I do not necessarily want to give the surprise away, but I do want to express that you should exercise caution.
What kind of caution?
Urius
I'm sure you can pick that up.
Just looks over with kind of a, seriously, you asked that question?
Like, holy water.
Caution, not precaution. We should not charge in blindly like a bunch of buffoons.
Yes.
I was just trying to get some intel. Sorry.
I would advise being as silent as you all can. As the doors of La Biblioteca Diaboli will place you nearby my familiar. And if too many people get wind of your arrival, then I'm afraid you will be, I dare not say outmatched, but certainly outnumbered.
Do you have any symbols of the outer plane worth around $500, or 500 gold? Wrong universe, one could purchase.
I personally do not. However, as you may have seen, there are two other doors that lead elsewhere near the door to my tavern. One of them will take you to Samadil. She will have what you seek. She has all manner of general goods any components you may need for magical means. She even has some magical items that, well, personally, I would take a very close look before purchasing.
Oh, I plan on it. I shall most undoubtedly be detecting magic of all sort.
Oh, you'll definitely detect magic at her establishment.
No doubt.
But yes, should you need to make any last minute arrangements before heading out, once you're ready, simply leave through the doors of La Biblioteca, same way you came in. But should you need any spellcasting components or general goods or the last minute magical item, go to Samadil. Should you need any potions, I know quite the proficient potion maker. He's a renowned alchemist I have a contract with. A door to his establishment can be found in the same room.
I have a strange otherworldly feeling that we should go to the potion shop.
That might be helpful
Sure.
as well. I will purchase the engraved object I need and join you there.
It'd be a shame to use one of the last two doors that we have available, or the last door that we have available before the chained door.
You return to the circular room where you had entered the tavern, and you see the door to the tavern. You see the door to Pinax's Potent Potables. And now, where you saw the chain door, you see a door that reads Samadil's Wares. Which one would you like to start with?
I mean, we could start in potions.
All right. The entire party is going into the Pinax's Potent Potables.
Sounds good to me.
Fantastic. You open this door, and you see a kind of small wooden structure. Has nice wooden floors with red rugs. And you see a small little counter. And behind it, you see two racks of what look like different displays of potions. And just above the counter, you see a sign that has a jellyfish with two arms to either side, or out to its sides. One is holding a weeping willow branch, and the other one is holding a turtle shell, or a tortoise shell. And behind the counter, you see he looks to be about mid-20s equivalent for a gnome. He's got sideburns. He's wearing a little. He's wearing an apron, and he has this kind of squarish hat. I'm not sure exactly what it would be called. But he looks up to you, seeing you enter through the door from La Biblioteca. He goes, "Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh. Welcome to... oh, no. How can I help you?"
I already trust this guy more than anyone we've seen today by his reaction.
We're looking for potions.
Well, well, I definitely have those. You find yourself in Pinax's potent potables after all. Are you looking for something? He kind of turns to his right, medicinal, or something. He turns to his left, more utilitarian, or this is a big seller, and he kind of steps out of the way, and you see, like, on the stand, a large kind of flask of sorts that is cylindrical and has like a hook at the top where you would like, it's not a hook, but it's like what you would see on like a teacup. I don't know what that would be called, like a hand, like a small handle towards the top. We have the thermos of endless espresso, if that's what you're looking for.
Do you sound this concerned because we came from the devil door, or is this just your average demeanor?
I'm just a very nervous person. Usually my fiance's here to help me with sales. I'm not usually the face of the store. I just like hang back and make potions. But she had a cosplay convention she had to go to, and you know, she supports me and I support her, and well, now I'm by myself.
Roswin looks at Urias. Cosplay?
I think it's a portmanteau of costume and play.
Don't most plays have costumes?
Player, maybe a better word. Someone who likes to dress up and pretend to be someone else.
Huh.
Kind of like king's children will do. Dressing up like peasants.
So as nice as it is to watch you explain cosplay to your small little winged friend here, would you like to buy anything?
Yes.
Oh, if you're looking for something medicinal, we have, you know, the 4 varieties of healing potions. Have an elixir of health, a potion of heroism, potions of resistance, potion of vitality, potions of invulnerability, potion of longevity. And he turns back to his left and just fucking shaking. And if you're looking for something utilitarian, we have bottles of instant rope, potion of fire breath, potion of water breathing, potion of growth, potion of speed, potion of mind reading, potion of flying. They have 4 varieties of potion of giant strength, potion of invisibility, and potion of maximum power.
Do you by any chance have any antitoxins, antivenoms, or will the resistance potion work to make you resistant to those?
Yeah. The resistance potions will make you resistant to poisons and such.
We should probably all at least have one of those. We are going to be dealing with Yuan tea.
Potions of giant strength, you say?
Of
Yes,
course. That's what
we
the
have
fairy do.
we have hill giant strength, frost giant strength, fire giant strength, and storm giant.
Not a bad selection.
Which of those is the strongest, you think?
Storm giant.
Huh. How much would that run me?
A potion of storm giant strength is 9,000 gold.
Does the platinum currency carry over to this NPC, Rye?
No. You know what? Yeah, fuck it, it will.
So every platinum is 1,000 gold? Is that what the lore established was, or?
Doug? Was it 1,000 or 10,000? I don't remember.
I thought it was 10.
Yeah, I thought it was 10,000.
Now I'm confused. Oh no. I'll see if I have my notes. I thought it was 1,000. Let me see if I have any of my notes real quick.
Yeah, we'll say 1,000 just because it's
a lot either.
not as broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. The economy's crashed.
How many of those you got in stock?
However many you need.
Why don't you give my hubby here 3 of those? So, and then I will pull out 27 platinum pieces.
Okay, that will be 27,000 gold. And he takes your platinum and gives Flix 3 potions of storm giant strength.
And as you receive your
Thank
potion,
you.
as you receive your potions, I look you in the eyes and I go, heads will roll.
He will kind of like be like, he'd be like, I could have just gotten these for myself, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, if you need like healing potions or something, we don't exactly have a whole lot of that in the wings anymore. I think Whisper can heal.
Yeah. I was gonna say I could use some healing potions.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
some of
if you
them.
want healing potions, I mean, we have the run-of-the-mill healing potion. We have graders. We have superior. We have supreme.
We should probably at least have a supreme apiece if we are able to afford them here.
I've got 8 already, so.
Oh. Well, then maybe we Still, the rest of us buy at least one apiece.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd spot Flix's strength potions, because I figured you might need it for the healing. I already have healing covered for myself, I think. I hope. I hope 8 is enough. I'm going to be scared if 8's not enough.
We'll see.
Maybe a superior to go with it. How much are those potions? Young.
The Supremes are 2,025 gold apiece, and Superiors are 675 gold.
I will take one of each.
All right, that'll be 2,600 or 700 gold, please.
Also, we will need resistance potions. Do you have one of each type, or have some of each type, or do you just... Do we have to basically roll for it when we drink it?
Well, yeah, I do have, well, the, if you don't mind the, upsell, the, potion of invulnerability, grants you resistance to everything.
Well, that does sound promising. How about one of those then as well?
The, potion of invulnerability is, 5,760 gold.
I believe I can afford that. Anybody else need anything else?
Why don't I grab, just to be safe, 2 more supreme healing potions, 3 elixirs of health, and whatever the thing was that, what was the one that gave all of the resistances?
That's the, potion of invulnerability.
Give me 3 of those too.
And if we want to sneak, I could try to find the ingredients for a potion of invisibility. Each.
Well, I do have potions of invisibility.
How much do those run?
They're 900 gold.
Not bad. We could each get one.
How much do I owe you for that?
He pulls out his abacus. As I do math.
Why do you smell like burnt toffee?
That would be the thermos of endless espresso behind me.
Hello, hello. Finally.
There you are.
Welcome back.
I don't know what's the point of having, like, I don't know why I pay $300 for a fucking Apple product for it to just shit the bed all the time, consistently.
That's Apple.
Meanwhile, I'm using a $16 headset.
Yeah, I was in the middle of talking when it's apparently just stopped, but I was trying to ask how much superior or supreme health potions, whichever the highest one was.
Supreme.
2,025 gold.
I'll get 10 of them.
And for you, ma'am, it's a 25,650 gold total. For 2 supreme healing potions, 3 elixirs. Oh, you wanted the elixirs of health. Whoops. Let me redo my math.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't enter anything in yet.
Yeah. I looked at the potion of vitality. I apologize. He moves his abacus. It's a 21,870 gold.
So she hands over 21 platinum pieces and 870 gold pieces. How many invulnerabilities did I say?
3.
Okay, thank you.
And you, sir, you said you wanted 10 supreme healing potions?
Yes, I also haven't been privy to any of the other potion options because of these headphones.
Well, the 10 supreme will run 20,250 gold. Our other options are the elixir of health, potion of heroism, potion of resistance, potion of vitality, and potion of invulnerability, which your friend has suggested everyone should at least have one, because they grant you resistance to all damage types. We also have a potion of longevity for the medicinal side of things. We also, it turns around again to the utility rack. We have a bottle of instant rope, a potion of fire breath, a potion of water breathing, potion of growth, potion of speed, potion of mind reading, potion of flying, the 4 types of potions of giant strength, potion of invisibility, and potion of maximum power.
All right, I'll add 2 of those invulnerability potions.
With the 10 supreme healing potions and 2 potions of invulnerability, your total comes out to 31,770 gold.
I'll give her 31 platinum and the rest gold. How much was it in gold again?
770.
Okay.
770.
1 second, I gotta do math.
Yeah. My phone's about to die. Let me pull it up on my computer.
Plug it in.
Sorry, one last time, repeat the gold total.
770. 770.
13 gold and then minus 31 platinum. That is a lot easier to do. Alrighty.
And is there anything for you, Mr. Arakakra, sir?
I hold back a laugh at referring to Whisper as an Arakakra. And if you're saying anything, we can't hear you.
He typed in Foundry.
Oh. The Supreme.
10D something.
Yeah, something like that. The Supreme healing potions, they are 2,025 gold, and they restore 10d4 plus 20 HP.
And can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And how much were the potions of invulnerability?
Oh, wrong window.
2,025?
They are 5,760.
Oh, 5,760. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay. Then he wants 10 of the supreme healing potions and 5 of the potions of invulnerability.
What was it that...
Breaks out his abacus again. That'll be 49,050 gold, please.
49,050 gold. Okay, he brings out a big bag. And plops it on the counter.
And a little gnomish fellow, who can only be assumed to be Pinax, gives you your potions and takes your money. Is there anything else I can help you with? You sir, were talking about the potions of invisibility.
Yes.
If you're interested in those, they're 900 gold apiece.
One each. It would save us spell slots. And I wouldn't have to play an instrument. There are 5 of us. counting Nico.
That'll be 4,500 gold.
I'll pass over 45 platinum.
That's way too much.
45. Oh, 4 platinum and 500 gold.
He'll take it.
Oh, and I tried removing the gold in the wrong bag.
If there's nothing else, are you sure I can't interest you in a thermos of endless espresso? It's my top seller here in Avonlea.
Whisper would actually love that.
Yeah, it'll be 10 platinum.
How much has he drank from this?
Him? None.
So 10 platinum, so that'd be, what, 10,000 gold?
I
He
feel
hands
like,
it over.
I feel like if I drank that much caffeine, I'd be hearing voices.
What? No.
Hearing colors.
You would see the voices.
Whisper, this is obviously a homebrew item. So I'm going to send it to you for you to add to your collection, to add to your character sheet.
Please do. Thermos of endless espresso. Yep. He will be quite happy with that. Money well spent.
If there's nothing else, then I thank you for your patronage. And he bows, almost hitting his head on the counter.
Oh dear.
Brother, you make me wish prestidigitation worked on anxiety.
Me too.
Have you tried one of your potions of heroism?
Yeah. They work for a little while. It's just they get a little addicting, and fiance says it's best if they're saved for the bedroom.
Have you tried halfling leaf?
Yeah, it makes it worse.
Gnome leaf.
Oh, that's going to make it even worse.
Yeah, my friend Clark got some from our friend Ayana, and it was not a good time. Whenever I partake in substances like that, it just makes my chest heavy, and it makes me anxiety about other things.
I recommend petting a cat.
Meditating.
As I go back through the door, and before I pass through back to where we came from, I do my little flower petal flourish.
Oh, not again.
Shall we go to the other shop? Quickly.
So y'all want to go through the door to Samadale's wares?
Didn't we have a big list of things we had gotten? Yes, Samadale's wares sounds good.
All right. You go through this door, and in stark contrast, this is another wooden abode, but it is ramshackle. Like there's holes in the wall, there's holes in the floor, holes in the straw ceiling. And
Gods, this place doesn't look safe.
Behind the counter, which is more just a table and sitting in a chair, is a platinum dragonborn in a blue robe, and you see her tail is up and has a claw at the end of it, which is holding a book, and she's just reading it, flipping through the pages, not addressing you at all. You see the only items you see in here are, and Nereus, you detect magic on all of these items. You see hanging from a hook behind the table a bag of holding, and then along the wall you see 5 armor stands. One has studded leather, another has breastplate, another one has full plate, one has a chain shirt, the other one has chainmail. And then sitting on a larger table, you see a green candle, a spiked helmet with the symbol of Ilmater on it. You see a dagger that looks like has fresh blood on it. You see a brooch that looks glass with with black glass encased on it. You see an iron lantern that looks like it has a half-burnt black candle inside of it. You see a shroud that looks like it is stitched out of skin, and then you see a cloak that looks like it's made out of a cured hellhound. Yeah, once again, as y'all enter, she does not even register that you guys are there. At least it does not appear that way.
Excuse us. We are in need of some items.
What do you want?
Well, I need something that bears the mark of the Outer Planes.
She's not looking up at you, and then she just kind of... And how much of a price does it need to be?
500.
Yeah, she just kind of reaches behind her.
At least.
Hmm?
At least 500.
Okay. Yeah, she pulls it, just reaches behind her. You don't really see what she's reaching into or even towards. Doesn't even look like she has anything behind her. And then she produces, a golden symbol, or whatever a symbol of the Outer Planes looks like. That'll be 1 platinum. And she just kind of holds out her hand while she's still reading her book.
Do I detect magic on it?
Yeah.
I will slide a platinum over then. That is a bit pricey, but not the worst it could be.
She takes the platinum and puts it somewhere in her cloak.
Did the rest of the party join me?
Whisper's there.
Wix would have went in there as well.
I look around. You said there was a lantern with a half-burnt black candle in it?
Yes.
What kind of aura does it give off?
Necromantic. And I'm not going to be able to tell you what types of, or what schools of magic all of these have, because it's really a fucking guess, honestly. But this one I can tell you it is necromantic.
It's the black flame candle.
Great. The Sanderson sisters. Better not let Nico light it. I would like to try to identify it before I decide if I'm going to buy it.
Do you have the spell components for identify?
I forgot to buy pearls.
The great thing about identify is it doesn't actually expend the pearls.
Then I would still have one. It doesn't expend it now. You don't have to eat the pearl anymore. And if I need to, I can always just pluck a feather from Whisper. But it doesn't expend that either.
Now, you do have to touch the item to identify it.
I will touch it. I
And
will.
as soon as you touch it, eyes light up on the table it's on. Or light up, eyes open on the table it's on. And a mouth opens up, and a tongue reaches out and wraps around your hand,
And we now
trying to pull you in.
We have a mimic.
What do you do?
I will do my best to pull my arm free.
All right, give me a strength saving throw. Or, you know what? Fuck it. This is technically restrained. So, give me a acrobatics or athletics.
I rolled a 4 on the die and had my +4.
That's an 8. Not enough. It starts pulling you in.
I will pull out my dagger with my other hand and stab it in the tongue.
And I will help him escape the mimic by pulling on him.
And as you go to stab it in the tongue, give me 1 second. I need a wisdom save from you, Urius.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. It's a anti-theft device, not a mimic. Or it's an anti-theft mimic.
Yeah, that just barely fails. As for the first time, you see the Dragonborn is not looking at her book and is looking at Urius, as you are now paralyzed, as she has casted whole person on you. And she just looks at you. Do not touch the merchandise, and do not harm my familiar.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Can your familiar please unhand him or untongue him, please?
She clicks her tongue and the tongue unwraps and it goes back to just being a table.
How in the nine hells am I supposed to know what that is if I can't identify it?
You can ask.
Valid point. What is it? If you do not mind.
It is the Dark Lantern. It allows you to recall the souls of the dead back into their bodies so that you may ask them a question.
So it gives speak with the dead.
In a manner of speaking.
How much for it?
700 platinum.
We have some demon plate armor. Could that be traded toward it?
That she looks up from her book. Let me see it.
I will... Did I have a bag of holding as well?
I think you do.
I just have a backpack. I need a bag of holding. I will find a way to produce the armor without tipping anyone off too heavily from whomever had it in their bag of holding. Which means I will need a sleight of hand check. If that is what you wish.
I say you can do it.
Okay, I will pull it out and show it to her then. This is it.
She pulls some glasses out of her robe. Still sitting, just looks at it up and down. Fine.
All right then.
And out of the floor where you are holding out the armor, it shapes and becomes another armor stand, and it just kind of slides to where the other armors are and turns and face to be on display. The lantern is yours.
I will take the lantern.
And again, it's a homebrew item, so let me send that to you.
I need to edit the post I made to mark out the armor. I don't have that power.
She puts away her glasses and goes back to reading.
Is that everything we need?
I think so.
Thank you. I shall remember if we ever return not to touch anything.
That would be in your best interest. Zaragul has quite the appetite.
And is there anything extra special about my engraved symbol?
No,
It's just
looks like
kind of
you
magical.
overpaid for it.
Well, it did detect as magical.
Yeah. As magical as the magical component would.
Well, it's worth 1,000 or 100. It's worth a platinum because that's what she charged for it.
Correct.
Now all we need to do is head out of here, I guess. Go kill some Yuan Ti.
All right. You'll leave Semidil's wares. And I did forget one little tidbit, and she'll be upset if I don't say it. But as you are leaving, you see next to the door is a wanted poster for a I forgot what type of bird. Of an Aarakocra. Of a secretary bird, Aarakocra. Yeah, it's
Is there
just
an age?
yes, Clark Malark, wanted, alive, 10,000 platinum.
Clark Malark.
Mm-hmm. Let me get the spelling. No, I don't have that campaign anymore. Yep, it's Clark with 2 Ks. Klark.
And that was 10,000 platinum?
Mm-hmm. Nope, I just got the spelling, so I'm going to put it in chat.
Wanted alive. And who do we turn this person into?
Samadil.
How would we turn them into you if we cannot access your shop the way we have so far?
That sounds like a problem for you to figure out.
All right. Magical corridors
Right.
and whatnot.
If you come from Heir's domain, then you'll never find him. So you're useless to me. And she flips a page.
We have ways to do things. And we don't originally come from Heir's domain.
You you certainly do not hail from here, then. She turns another page.
Where is here?
Not your problem.
All right then.
I'm gonna shoot flower petals everywhere and then go back through the door.
Like little mouths open up. everywhere and start looking them up. Like before they hit the ground.
Mimic's got good taste. Nods.
Jealous bangs. We're in trouble now. Chancelus's fangs, we're in trouble now. And I walk out the door.
All right. As you return to La Biblioteca Diaboli, assuming you all have what you may need, you head towards the exit. Begin your quest to find this Yuan-Ti tactician.
Shall we hurry along then? We do have this, and I pulled the necklace of fireballs out of a pocket. That would help us.
Ooh, if someone had an extra one, that'd be great.
This is the one we've got.
I'm looking at the magic item person. My brain has gone blank on their name.
We're out the door.
Oh, we're out the
Yeah,
door
he's already
already. Darn
left.
it. Okay, never mind.
I can cast
The
Meteor
only-
Swarm, so...
And the only magic items she had were the ones that were stated.
Never mind.
We could also smack them with the Staff of Withering. Throw a rope of entanglement at some of them.
As you all stand there, contemplating what machinations you may use to fail these Yuan-Ti, Leaky appears and goes, Master Nico, the Master wishes to speak with you at length.
Nico just looks at the party and back to Wiki. Okay. As he will follow Leaky.
And Nico follows Leaky.
Are we leaving him here?
Hey, Whisper, don't you have a thing with, like, names in your book or whatever?
Yes.
I believe, isn't Nico already in it?
I'm checking.
I think the only
No.
person not...
No,
Oh, Nico's not in it?
Nope. Lilith, Flix, Gello, and Mary are the names in there. Well, let's remove some names here.
I wonder
Definitely
if you
get-
can still reach Gello.
Probably not.
You should
Oh, we're just-
prank him if you can. Try it real quick. Pretend to be a voice in his head.
Absolutely not. Okay, so Nico and EKO, right?
Theo.
And I
If it's
see.
spelled like, yeah, if it's spelled like the dragon from that one game.
Mary and Lilith. Don't really need those names in there right now, do I?
No. It would probably be best to stick with the ones closer to you.
I imagine Lilith would find
Physically
someone
speaking.
to contact us if she needed us, so...
let's see. Already got Flix in there. Now I got Nico. So Urias and Rosewind.
That works for me. If we get separated, we can reconnect.
Oh, I can actually have up to 5 names in here now. And he attempts to prank Jello. Jello, this is your conscience.
Let me look at
You've been
sending
very
real quick.
bad.
You could tempt
Yeah.
him with something realistic.
Urius, you got the link to the Dark Lantern?
Yes.
All right.
I also stuck it on my character sheet.
Good. Look at... Well... Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. I swear to God, if you ever talk to me again, I'm gonna... That's where it cuts off.
Oh, I can send it across any distance and even to other planes distance, but if they're on a different plane, there's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive.
Yeah, it went, and he replied.
It went, he responded. Now I'm really tempted to send another.
Aw, tell him we love him.
Don't. Let's get on
Everyone
our
just
way.
wanted me to say they love you and miss you.
Not everyone.
Apparently not everyone.
I'm sure he would taste fishy.
Roswin squints at Urias.
Look, Fetters, I'm currently having fucking victory sex with my partner. Leave me alone.
And I just begin walking towards the door we need to go to leave.
All right. Everyone follow Urias?
Yeah.
All right.
All of that tracks.
Let me get your tokens on here. All right. You go through the door, and you find yourself in a dark, dank place. And those of you with dark vision can see that you are surrounded by what appears to be jail cells with a door to your east. And in the jail cells, you see just beaten and battered Yanti.
So
Some
wait,
truck.
is it? There's no light, or
There's no light.
Great.
can't
I have
see.
a 120-foot dark vision even through magical darkness.
so we all spawn in this new location, and you watch Roswin immediately look panicked.
So I immediately cast Dancing Lights.
Oh
no. And now there's light. And at that, the Yuan-Ti look up. And like they're kind of like the two in this bigger cell on this side are keeping their heads down. Now this bigger one is just staring at you.
Exactly why are you in prison cells?
Do any of you speak Yuan-Ti?
Nope.
I
take 10 minutes to ritually cast Comprehend Languages.
All right. As you're doing that for 10 minutes, as I'll remind everyone, this is a living dungeon.
All of this seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have a better one?
We get our bearings before we start talking to prisoners in a place that is an enemy camp.
You get about 5 minutes into that comprehend languages when this door opens. And you see another Yuan-Ti prisoner currently chained up and is on the verge of passing out. And a larger Yuan-Ti who is carrying this prisoner apparently back to his cell. And he sees you all, and he hisses, throws the prisoner to the side. And yeah, now we're going to get ready for combat.
Would I have time to far step behind him?
Nope.
Darn.
And yeah, everyone can roll initiative for me.
Yay!
I love that we were warned to come in with caution. We were told to be quiet, and our immediate response upon entering was to sit still for 10 minutes.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Yuan-Ti.
Well, we've already raised an alarm, so we've already failed Metal Gear.
Nope, we haven't raised an alarm yet. He just tossed the prisoner.
Where's my battle music?
And as an action, since he hissed, I can do a reaction against him.
Once we're in combat. That time has passed.
We still need Flicks and Rosewind.
Correct.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. All right. First up is Flicks.
All right. Well, I will move up to attack the big guy. Oh, but before I attack, I will bonus action ignite the sword.
Okay. That is a fucking 34. Holy shit. Yeah, that hits.
That's a crit, I think.
Yeah, I crit on an 18 and above.
Yeah, that's a crit. Okay. So the way I do critical hits is similar to Doug's with the maximum damage plus the die roll. Or maximum on the die plus what's rolled. So that is
1d8 plus 8.
Well, it looks like it already rolled it. Looks like you got 15. You're going one-handed or two-handed?
It is currently two-handed because my
Okay.
shield is not retracted.
1d10.
Or it is retracted. It is not extended, I should say.
So that will be 18 plus 18 plus 7. So that is 36 plus 7 would be 40. No. Yeah, 43.
So 43 plus whatever this attack is.
No, that's total for the
Oh, that
for
is
that first
total.
attack. Yeah. Crit damage was 18.
All right, and then I will attack again because I get 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. That still hits for a total of 14. No. Didn't roll the fire damage that time. Oh, wait. The fire damage wasn't added to the Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah, it says it gets an additional d8 fire damage.
Yeah, it's 2d8. Well, no, I have to. Is it always burn? I thought this was kind of worked like a flame tongue sword, to where I had to activate the fire itself. Is it always burning, and I have to activate the additional fire?
While grasping the
Like
hilt,
the
you
blue
can
flame?
use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure fire to spring into existence or make the blade disappear. While the blade exists, this magic longsword has finesse and an extra 1d8 fire damage. If you're proficient with short swords or long swords, you are proficient with the firebrand.
Okay.
Okay, and then I can do a second bonus action on a separate turn to make it a blue flame and do 2d8 fire damage.
Once per day, yeah.
Yeah, once per day.
For 1 minute.
Okay. So, roll an additional d8 for me, Rose.
For both of them, or?
No, I'm going to take that d8 it automatically rolled for critical for that first one. And so that would be 17 plus 6 would be 23. All right. And he is looking bloodied.
And then I have one more attack.
And that still hits. For 11, 14 damage. And is that your turn? I didn't begin
I
combat.
mean, I bonus action. Yeah, I think that should be my turn.
All right, Rosalind. Before you start your turn, Flix. Well, all of you hear this just metal on metal, just banging, just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th hit, Flix to the south down here. You see a cell door just fly across the room and clang. And then rushing out is a armored creature of some sort. Looks similar to in the painting that you saw. And Doug, go ahead and roll initiative.
Copy. Initiative coming in. $10.
Yeah. That's certainly initiative.
You are certainly
All right.
added to combat.
And next up is Roswin. And I'm going to show everyone real quick this armored creature. All of you should see that pop up. But Roswind, it is your turn. And Whisper, you are moving around.
Sorry, I was trying to get the dark vision work back to where he was.
Alright, seeing the UNT that just bumped into us, almost down already, I'm just gonna use a good old-fashioned magic missile. Let's go 4th level. I got 3 4th level slots.
All right. So that's 3, 7, 11, 15, 18. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes,
As-
and there will be a look of shock that he's still standing.
You fire off these missiles that just pepper him in the chest and in the face. And he is still standing. That brings us to Whisper.
Okay. Okay, Flex is there. Okay, Whisper moves forward. Is this guy alive?
Yeah, he's alive, but is about to, looks like he's on the verge of going unconscious from whatever
Okay.
this Yuan-Ti did to him.
Move forward. Bonus action, cast Far Step. Which means he then teleport. So he casts Far Step, and then he teleports. And then he blasts with his Eldritch Blast at the big Yuan-Ti guy.
All right, let's see it. You get 3 bolts, right?
Yep. Does a 22 hit?
Sure does. For
Eight.
8 damage.
8 damage for that one. Really? A 17?
Still hits.
Cool. 6
For
damage.
6.
God, Foundry hates me. $28 to hit
Still hits.
for 14 damage.
That's better.
And that's all force damage.
Yep. And this guy is barely standing up. He has a serpentine lower half, and it is like barely keeping him up.
Swing.
Yeah, he's swaying and bleeding all over the place. And it looks like your Eldritch Blasts have cracked several ribs, and he's barely holding onto his sword.
Okay. And that's it for Whisper.
All right. That brings us to his turn. And he is going to scream something out in Yuan-Ti.
And as he screams something out in Yuan-Ti, my reaction is to cast the Zip It spell.
The Zip It spell.
In response to a creature vocalizing, you make a sharp sound and hold a finger up in an attempt to interrupt them. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become silenced as its mouth is fused shut for the duration. If you silence a target that is casting a spell with verbal components, target's spell slot isn't expended, but its action is wasted. And at the end of each of its turns, the target can make a strength saving throw as it tries to tear open its mouth. On a success, the target takes 3d8 damage and is no longer silenced. Or alternatively, the target can use a bladed implement to cut open its mouth, taking 3d8 damage, slashing damage, and then in silence that way.
You throw that up in the chat so I know what save to make.
Say that again?
You throw that into chat so I know what save to make.
It's a con of 20.
All right. Constitution. On big money, no whammies. Fails.
So he's quiet.
He looks confused and just knows this is the end for him and is just going to go all out on Flicks. And I'll double check his...
I'm sorry, the volume on the music is starting to get loud and I'm having trouble hearing you.
Alright, I'm going to turn this down then.
You can turn it down yourself too on the playlist button.
Oh, it can?
Yep. It's the musical notes.
And alright, well, he can't bite, so he's going to just use 3 scimitar attacks against Flicks. First one for a 25 to hit.
How many people are currently friendlies are currently around me?
None.
None? Okay, then that is a hit. I'm going to use my reaction to activate my retractable shield.
All right.
And
Yeah.
1 second. That 1 second. As a reaction to an attack hitting you, you can extend the shield, giving you a bonus to your armor class equal to my proficiency bonus.
So +5.
Which,
Then
now that my shield is active, that gives me a plus. So my armor class is now the 24 that it should be. It always reads as 24, but when the shield isn't retracted, it's -2. So I was at 22. So +5 would be 27.
okay, that makes it a miss. I'll swing again.
All right. 1 second. There's a second. There's a little text. If this changes the attack from a hit into a miss, I may make a melee attack with a weapon or an armed strike against the provoking creature. I'm going to make an attack.
All right, go ahead.
And this is now the one-handed because the shield is active.
All right, that hits. Don't worry about the fire damage, because that kills him. Nope, I didn't mean to hide him. But he is dead.
I almost feel bad, but not really.
When he went to attack me, my shield just springs open and it leaves him wide, and I just go in and just stab him straight in the neck.
Of the enemy.
And he just, like, through his nostrils, you just hear his final breath as his eyes just roll back. And he just falls limp. And you have to throw him off to the side or before he crushes you.
Are we still in?
I'm going to move to the left and not pull a Prometheus and run with the body as it's falling. So I'm going to sidestep.
You are no longer in initiative.
I will head to the body and drag it into the room that we were just in.
Okay. What's
And I will
give me a what's your strength score?
My strength is a 14.
And yours, Whisper?
15.
All right, both of you. Well, yeah, one of you give me a athletics check with advantage.
Urius, are you
going to be
trained in
this-
athletics?
No, I am not.
Neither am I.
I'll do it.
Too late. I already rolled.
We both did it.
It's funny how the 1 foot tall fairy has a higher strength score than the human-sized people.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to take Urius's because it came through first.
No, it's just
That is
fine
a
with me.
15 plus 2 for 17. Yeah, with the two of you, where are you dragging it?
Like, over here.
And back into the other area. Once we're done dragging it, I will check on the conscious Yanti.
I was gonna say, while they're dragging the body in there, I'm coming over to the person that he was trying to throw into a cell, and like, I'm gonna draw a smiley face with my magical pen with a question mark next to it.
Is he conscious?
This guy he's barely conscious, and like he's out of it.
Well, I'm gonna take a gamble and I'm gonna pour a regular healing potion down his throat.
All right. All right, Urius, you just have a regular scimitar. It looks
I'm
like that
assuming it's
one.
the Yanti version.
Yeah.
And now attempting to
Whisper, you come over here. almost called you Flicker. Rosewind is
Already
pouring a healing
administering.
potion into his mouth. And he heals for 7. And he's just... and he looks at all of you, looks at the large blood mark that's left over here, dragged into the cell, and he starts speaking Yanti.
I draw another smiley face. Language barriers suck.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna start prestidigitating the floor.
Urius.
And, I motion
This one
for
comes-
him to come into the room where the dead Yanti is.
He can't move. He's completely shackled.
Okay, then I will help him up and drag him carefully. Over
I'm
to
not
this corner.
proficient in sleight of hand or thieves' tools, but I do have a set.
And as you
I
are,
am proficient and have thieves' tools.
and as you are
But-
dragging him in, Urius, this one here next to you comes up to the bars and goes, "You, smooth skin.
Yes, scaly one.
Are you here to help us?"
That depends. Are you trying to free Dendar?
No, never.
Said we could help.
And actually, all 3 of them like spit on the floor at the hear of Dendar's name.
Would you help us fight your brethren to stop them? Or sisterin?
We can't as we are now. There's only 4 of us that remain.
Well,
Been
then
here for weeks. Tortured and threatened. For conversion or death.
I will give them some of my rations.
Free us. The abomination has the key.
Yep. So, yeah, rather than thieves' tools, I search the body.
Yeah, you find the key.
I hand the key over to Urius.
I unlock the gates.
All right. You unlock the one to the south here too?
Yep.
All right.
So what about you, big armor guy? Are you, you're anti-Dendar, right? You speak common at all?
I will
I think
very slowly, mechanically turn my torso and then my head and look at Rosewind. I
What
have
is that?
nothing to do with Dendar. Who are you? And why are you here?
Heir sent us.
Urius, are you still talking to the snake? Or did you leave?
I thought I freed them and passed out 3 of my rations.
Yeah, this is happening during that.
Oh, okay then. Well
And
then,
wouldn't that
I won't
be
speak.
4 rations? Because there's 4 of them?
Isn't this one still unconscious?
No, he's up.
Oh, okay.
Just shackled.
He's just waiting to be unshackled.
I'll try the key in it.
It'd be great to
All right.
wake up and find you're the only prisoner who didn't get a ration.
As you unlock his shackles, Rosalind and Doug continue. Or Doug. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Go ahead.
Dark Alan. Work in progress.
Who
Bring back
are
Earth.
you?
What are you?
What am I? Do you not see this beautiful machine in all its glory?
Machine.
Machine?
Yeah.
I saw you rip a door down.
Like a potato?
I digress. Why are you here?
Naked devil guy sent us. Something dealing with Dendar. We're trying to kill Dendar.
I am unfamiliar with this Dendar person. Are you describing Heir?
She
A
looks
man who likes to
around.
walk around his house with his business out. Yeah.
She looks around at the air around her before hearing Flixen and going, "Oh yeah, yeah."
So he sent you. I am one of his companions? Familiars. Did he tell you what you need to do here?
There's a guy that he wanted us to go after, I think.
The tactician.
And I hear the conversation going on.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who paid attention?
I mean, he is very distracting.
And I'm not generally in this conversation. I just kind of piped in.
I'm just going to move it a hair closer as I hear another voice. I see 3 of you, but a new voice. Where is the 4th?
Probably on the dead body. Or by it.
By it, not on it. I don't want to taste yuan tea.
Was that a joke?
Maybe. And then I will motion to the others that they can follow me out. The not dead ones. Are you a war-forged?
I don't think you can tell. As he's wearing a full-faced helmet. Well, as these creatures join us, what is your plan? We do not have much time before the guards rotate and come down here again.
We could hide behind this door, wait until they come down, and kill them.
Do you have any knowledge of the layout of this place?
I have a limited knowledge based on my capture points and the path down to the cell that I have broken out of.
Rather percussively.
Limited knowledge is better than the no knowledge that we have.
Maybe we should have found a magic map that shows us wherever we're at.
I didn't see a magic map hanging around that mimic shop.
Neither did I. She's kind of creepy. And that's coming from me.
So at the very least, you know where the entrance is.
I know of. If you mean the main entrance, I don't think I would be able to help you there.
No, you would.
Would I? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Main entrance. Is that where you wish to go?
Well, I'd assume that if this tactician is important, they're probably stationed a little bit a ways from the entrance. So it's kind of like we know a place to avoid, because we don't really need to go to the entrance, right?
They're probably stationed close to the war room, since they are a tactician.
Well, we'd have to locate a war room. But my thought process here is that if we're avoiding the entrance, we should be able to find whatever kind of room, you know? It's just a deduction thing, you know?
Could have bought a scroll of tongues.
I could whip out
Well,
the
if we're gonna
dowsing...
get you... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, I could whip out the dowsing rods again if you want.
I meant so that I could understand our compatriots. But let us head upstairs and slay things upon the way.
Wait, smooth skin.
Yes. Actually, I can understand one of you.
I was about to say, I've been talking to you the whole time.
Do you know your way around this place?
Before. Yes. This was once our hatchery. Before the Tinderite came and stole it from us.
Maybe it can be your hatchery again, soon.
Yeah, I was gonna
Look
say,
at us.
I don't like that.
We're all that's left.
I'm sure there's more of your species somewhere that do not worship this Dendar. We have met some.
If they do, they are not here. There are others that are still here. Still out there. And perhaps Cannot help you with sword or spell. We can help you with words.
And possibly draw us a map.
You seem kind of confused at that.
Draw a picture that's a layout of your hatchery. What it looks like. And I'll pull out my cartographer tools and start kind of like drawing a map of what we've already seen to illustrate.
The Gorgon leads this place and we don't have time or picture.
Alright, a Gorgon.
She turned our clutch. And then kind of growls. Destroy the Gorgon. You must destroy our clutch.
How did she turn your... Did she turn them to stone?
No.
To dendrites?
No.
To more Gorgons?
To monsters to serve.
Alright.
Mind flayers?
Not hatched yet. Destroy before it's too late.
Alright.
Kill the Gorgon so she does not do this to others.
Where exactly is your clutch?
It's like thinking and to west. Far west.
Alright then. Well, we shall do what we can. We must hurry. We have much to do. Shall we begin our search of this place? What are you doing, Bird Brain?
Just looking around.
Yeah, and your site's still blocked by walls.
We should probably hurry. Do you see doors down there?
None that. No.
Then it's the one that way. And I point to the one that I'm assuming is to the north.
Yep.
And we'll begin heading towards it.
And as you begin to head towards the door, that is where we're going to end tonight.
Alrighty then.
Discovering
Okay.
new members of non-Dendar worshipping Yanti, and finding Heir's familiar.
I think as we close in on the door, Dark Helen will relay to the group. While yes, the Gorgon is important, remember why you're here.
We can kill two birds with one fireball necklace.
But if you had to choose,
We're going after the Yuan-Ti arsehole. Yuan-Ti arsehole. Well, cloaca hole.
Yes.
We-
yes.
We don't usually have to choose. We've got a lot of firepower.
Yet to be seen on my front.
Aw, man. You saw how quick we took that one guy out. Imagine that, like, times, like, 10.
We
We
shall
are
see.
all fairly handy spellcasters or bladesmiths.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roswin Titania II, by the way. Temporary Queen of the Feywild.
What is this guy's? What's this guy's name?
Okay.
Sorry.
You don't know.
We haven't gotten any other names.
Nope. There was only one of them that spoke common, mostly.
Which one's most common?
The one with the helmet that looks like a helmet.
Okay, then
No.
I would have asked. I would have asked for his name so I can send a message to him if we need to contact them. Replacing Yellow's name in my book.
Akothis. And I'm going to type it out.
Occultist. Please. Oh, Makotis.
Move everyone back over here. And add another member to the page.
Great game.
It was fun.
Yes. And I will catch y'all later because I've got to go handle stuff.
Understand.
See you in 2 weeks.
See you in
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy.
Good
Bye,
night.
everybody.
Thanks to
Maybe
anyone
see
who
you
would...
tomorrow. Oh, yes. Sorry. Thank you, everyone.
Good night. Thank you to anyone watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube or whatever. All that fun jazz. And have a good one until we see you next time.